Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. How are you guys? So give me a one in the chat if you copy. You can see and hear me. Perfect. I see already ones in the Italian chat. And Anita, today was a meeting for the CRM as well. And you have to go to your coordinator. He or she will have all the answers for you. Anita, this is for you. So let's talk about uGain. So what uGain is, it's a digital platform for medium and small businesses, as well as shopping and entertainment centers and networks, uniting entrepreneurs and consumers. So we aim towards synergy. So uGain is not a cashback platform. We have a lot of we know of a lot of such services. Sometimes we come across those services in supermarkets, whereas uGain is an application which aims to improve the product or quality service. And today, this evening, we will try to look into the details of it. And before we start our educational session, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Angela Codreanu. I'm a consultant under the Evorich affiliate program. I'm the consultant again at Evorich, and I'm a uGain coordinator in Central Italy. I'm a promoter for the NDE, which is Digital Guarantees. I'm a legal entity verifier at Evorich, head of the legal assistance in Italy, and provide online assistance in Italy. And I'm an active investor. And I fell in love with this application, as many of us, I'm sure, did, and we decided to become either coordinators or promoters. And okay, we froze there for a second. Okay, got back online. So, and in 2020, which was quite a difficult year, and the entire world was struggling with the pandemic. So our idea was to find a solution for many businesses using our project. Back then, I was in Moscow working for a company that was selling construction materials, and I was a representative of an Italian company, and I saw all the difficulties that retail companies faced. And we should realize that many of those problems come from the lack of understanding between the employer, the company and its core. And the core of any company is its clients, customers. And our next slide, this one, is dedicated specifically to them. We can see two different cases of two different customers. And as I said, the customer is the heart of any business. And it is imperative that we do our best for a client to be as happy as possible. And if our client is happy, then there is a big chance that that client will go back to us and will continue using our products, our services, because of course, when the client goes back home full of purchases, happy with the purchases they made, then of course they will come back to us. But on the other hand, we have another common situation. When the client is not happy, the client is really angry, upset, and the customer, sorry, the company doesn't understand what's going on. Why? Because they have no direct communication. And business owners, many of them, build their business based just on their instinct without any informed decisions, facts. And if we want our customers to be as the lady on the left, then we have to do something about it. And this is where our application uGain can help us. So let's see what uGain Business can give us. First, we see that uGain can help us reduce, or business owners, reduce their advertising costs. It is very important for every business to be represented in the so-called informational field. But very often, money invested in advertising does not really yield the expected result. And often, we as entrepreneurs spend from 5 to 20% on advertising. And whereas our application will help you reduce that amount. So what else the uGain Business gives us? It increases repeat purchases. 25% of our clients eventually turn out to be our regular clients. And I'm sure that thanks to our application, you will see in your monthly reports that that share becomes bigger. Clients are satisfied, they go back to you. A synergy between the business owner and the client appears, and everyone is happy, and it's a total win-win. And your customer base is growing, and this is very important because uGain application is free for your clients. They don't have to pay a cent, and you will be able to generate reports, statistical reports, and you can use those reports to improve your service quality. So what we're doing here is we are establishing a direct communication channel, and you can use the statistics both to manage your feedback and to improve the efficiency of your business. You can understand what the client liked or what they didn't like. In other words, you improve your product and service quality. So let's change the slides and see what else uGain Business gives us. When I say you, I mean you as a business owner. Well, first of all, we already mentioned it. It's advertising cost reduction. I think we are on the wrong slide here. So yeah, now we are here. So let's analyze the first point here, which is the customer interaction. So you will be able to receive immediate feedback from your customers, and immediate feedback increases customer loyalty because you immediately notice all the things that the client was happy with and they want to thank you, or the client was unhappy with, and you can improve your service on a very short notice. Additionally, you can digitalize your customer base and collect statistical and analytical data. You will be able to see how often your customers make purchases, you can see their average check, average receipt, and also you can create a price list, a menu, and receive orders online, which is very, very important in the current environment. And if we analyze the statistical and analytical data, we will know how to interact with the customers. And your customers will have a channel of communication with you as the business owner, which is very important. And when I said placing orders online, it also entails the ability for the customer to receive orders at home, delivered to their home. This is very important, especially in the current situation. Also, another feature that uGain offers, uGain Business offers, is staff motivation system. Very often, our personnel is not motivated enough. And thanks to this application, the business owner will get a chance to provide different incentives for their personnel. So what they do is they assign to every employee their own code, and employees will be able to recommend customers to download the application, and they will be receiving bonuses for that. Or you can come up with your own system of rewards for your employees. Again, based on the points that they receive in the application. And customers across the entire world will be able on their phones to see all the establishments, all the businesses in their area. And another interesting thing about this application is the absolute flexibility of the marketing strategy. So you can play around with the marketing settings, see what works, see what doesn't work, and come up with the best solution there is. Let's move on to the next slide. And now let's talk about the uGain features, i.e. functions. This is very important, by the way, and you can make notes if you want to, or take a screenshot. So first of all, our application is an absolutely free software. It's free for any customer. And if you want to enjoy higher discounts or participate in the bonus program, build your business based on uGain, the customer, the user, has to pay the subscription fee. And your business owners and people who recommend that application will be receiving rewards for recommendations. And thanks to the recommendations and the purchases made by the people to whom you recommended the application, you will be receiving bonus points that can be converted into cash, into purchases, anything. And very often, people do not recommend good businesses to their friends because they have no motivation to do so. In our case, people will be receiving bonuses for recommendations, and I am absolutely sure that the amount of recommendations will surely grow, and the number of clients in the business owner's customer base will grow as well. And remember, we already talked about online clients. We're living in the world which is changing all the time. And this application gives you a chance to pay for your orders using this application, bypassing cash registers. And now we're going back to feedback, which can be used not only by the customer or the buyer or the business owner, him or herself. They can congratulate their customers on special occasions, um, birthdays, some public holidays, and you can talk to clients, you can improve your service, and you can also make use of cross marketing. Cross marketing is about interaction with your competitors. In other words, you turn your competitors into your allies. Together, you can come up with some kind of a strategy to increase the loyalty of not only your customers, but the customers of other businesses. So you turn their customers into yours, and you can share your customers with other businesses as well, not necessarily your competitors. But we should also understand the demands of our clients. And cross marketing allows us to spend points, uGain points, tokens, not only in your shops, but in other uh, businesses and establishments as well. And the other way around. People with points earned somewhere else can come to your place and spend them in your business. You see, we have two arrows intertwined on the icon. Well, this is the symbolic representation of cross marketing. So you can offer discounts and cashback too, and you can widely advertise your business to people who might have never would have went to your place, to your store. So, and the last but not least feature here is the loyalty program. And thanks to the loyalty program, the size of the average check or receipt becomes bigger. uGain took care of it. And let's move on to the next slide. And let's see what kind of marketing instruments we have to work with the customer base. uGain offers a variety of marketing instruments. First of all, you can give pleasant bonuses to your clients. Clients will be earning welcome points. They will start receiving passive income from the subscriptions paid by the active clients. And also regular clients. And thanks to the push notifications, all customers will find out about your promotions or news in a very much timely manner. And here we can recall cross-marketing, because if you combine those two elements, it becomes a real sensation in the business, in the market. So you notify your clients, clients will be aware of all the promotions, of all the discounts that you're currently offering. You can inform them about important updates. For example, your address might have changed or your telephone number might have changed. And all the people from your database will immediately know about it thanks to the uGain application. And very often, people from a different part of the city come to a store and find that the store is closed. Store has moved. And it is difficult for business owners very often to notify all of their clients in a timely manner about such occurrences. So let's move on to the next slide and see how uGain works. Over here on this slide, you can see 6 items which explain to you how the application works. So what you do, what a client does, they download the application and register. Then they show the code to the cashier. The cashier scans the code with the application on their phone or a special scanner, or they can enter that code manually. You see, it's 6 digits on the screenshot. And after scanning, the cashier receives information about how many bonus points the customer has, or information about his or her discount size or the cashback percentage. So what happens next is the cashier receives payments reduced by the available bonus points or at a discount with cashback. And then after payment, the client receives bonus points and evaluates the quality of service. And what you do, you receive repeat visits and sales. So, dear colleagues, you saw our application, and I would like your estimate. How much do you think this application could cost? An application that can help business owner directly communicate with their clients and ensure that it works the other way around as well. An application that can allows you to use push notifications, can allow you to reduce your advertising costs. All of those features were incorporated by our developers who are very experienced business professionals themselves. And they thought of everything, possibly everything. And they put all the instruments that we used to use in the past and put it into one application. You have everything. You have direct communication, statistics, cashback, loyalty program. So, how much do you think such an application could cost? And I can tell you that our application, just think about it, costs less than a cup of coffee per day. Imagine, less than a cup of coffee per day. And I would suggest we all think about it. Please call the person who invited you to this webinar if you haven't done so already. If we still have people who are here for the first time or who have heard about application for the first time, let me tell you that our company is about to launch the project, and lots of people are literally hurrying up to take and pass the exam to qualify to be a promoter. So call your friends, call your family members, do some good for them, and tell them about this application. Urge them to become promoters themselves and become a promoter you too if you aren't yet a promoter. And this is where I would like to call it a day. And thank you for your attention.